Ramiro Gonzalez has been a teacher for over 30 years. For the past 7 years, he has been teaching science at the Boston Arts Academy, a school that is considered the center for the arts within the Boston public school system. Ramiro moved from Texas to Boston to teach at BAA because he believes the school, with its personalized learning environment, focused arts disciplines, and heterogeneously grouped classes, better supports all students experiencing success.
I started off pretty much at a traditional comprehensive high school. 3,200 students, pretty much a factory model. Kids would come in, I would do something, and then we move on to somebody else. Somewhere along the line, the dynamics of teaching had changed, and that factory model was not in fact working, and many of the kids were getting shortchanged, and I had no ability to work with those kids. And that's what began me looking for and desiring a different situation. And I found it. I found it in BAA, one of those places that was truly experimental and revolutionary.
The Boston Arts Academy has many structures and supports in place so that students receive the time and attention they need to develop as artist-scholars. And teachers have the time in their daily schedules to discuss curriculum, assessment, and student needs.
To me, personalization is about collecting all the information you can on a kid and using that information to craft an educational experience that works for him or her.
You know, what's interesting is that there are students that don't do the work but get the concepts very well. They get it sometimes even better than the students that are getting straight A's because they're willing to take more risks because in essence sometimes they have nothing to lose. Whereas these other students have their little boxes that they have to fill out to get their A's.
One of the things I worry about a lot is that kids, to continue to work harder, they have to experience success initially. And so what happens, I think, sometimes, at least from the historically, is that they come into classrooms feeling insecure, and then the education they encounter in their classes is not scaffolded enough, so that the kids find failure really quickly, and so they begin to give up really. And then once they've given up, it's pretty much a slippery slope down to nothing.
Teachers meet every Monday morning with their departments to craft curriculum that is accessible to all students.
The hardest part of personalization is the amount of time that a teacher has to commit to do meetings. But the only way you can work with kids and to know what's going on in their lives is to have these meetings. And you know, it is time consuming. But I think the answer is in the pudding. I mean, when you watch the kids transform, want to do more work, care about the building and themselves, then you have to realize that maybe that's what has to be done.
Ebony is a theater major in Ramiro's physics class. BAA has supported her interest in pursuing a psychology degree through support and enrichment classes and open honors.
Oh, this is a great design. Look at that. Thanks. So what is this going to do?
Because BAA has a lot of support, I thought, like, wow, I am a theater major, but I can also be a theater major and be able to support other people who are in need. So I can, you know, combine my art and my science skills.
When he explained it, did you guys all agree with him?
For individualized academic attention outside of class, Boston Arts Academy requires all students to attend support and enrichment classes. At the beginning and end of the day, students go to S&E to receive extra help, work in project groups, do homework, or explore a personal academic interest.
Knowing a kid well, for us, means that we're able to integrate curriculum that is more tailored to the kid's need. It also helps us, when we're assessing the student, realize, are they really working to their potential, and what can I do to make that happen? Or am I overreaching? Maybe I need to go back, because if I'm overreaching, then I'm just frustrating the kid needlessly. It won't work if we believe that one size fits all.
So one requirement is you have to go visit the school.
For students passionate about science, humanities, and writing, BAA has the option for students to earn open honors distinction. Students may self-select to apply to receive honors, which requires them to complete additional portfolio assignments and fulfill additional requirements for exhibition, on top of their regular classwork.
The open honors is designed and crafted by each department. Since we are only a small staff, we can't afford just to have an honors class, and we don't believe really in tracking, but we do believe that kids should try to do as much as they can and go beyond, but independently if they need to.
That's awesome. Okay. Perfect.
If he sees that I'm doing well, he'll try to push me farther. He'll like say, "Look, Eb, you're doing well. How about you try out this open honors thing?" Or if he sees that if you need some extra help or something, he'll take it upon himself to come to you and give you the support that you need.
You have my number, right?
Yeah.
Call me. I mean.
BAA inspired me. It pushed me to go further. It pushed me to go after what I wanted in life. It's not all about your major. It's about being you, being able to express what you want to do, being able to be free, and I learned that here.